I brought you something.
Thanks, Mom.
Looks like you're working on your talk.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Andre, your dad loves you very much. He's had a hard time out there, and he doesn't want you to have the same struggles or make the same mistakes. Neither do I. But your grandmom and I, we have another concern. I know your dad supports your running, and I'm trying not to interfere. I don't want anything to become more important than your relationship with Jehovah.
Can I love running and Jehovah?
Do you remember what Jesus said? You cannot slave for two masters. You'll end up loving one and hating the other. Son, I know with Jehovah's help, you will make the right decision.
Well, I better get this talk finished.
I know you'll do a good job, honey.
And if he shrinks back, my soul has no pleasure in him. Now we are not the sort that shrink back to destruction, but the sort that have faith to the preserving alive of the soul. Christians are runners. Runners in the race for life. We must have endurance to finish that race. Runners in a long-distance race often eat a lot of carbohydrates the night before. Like a long-distance runner, we can build up a reserve of spiritual strength by feeding on spiritual food. This will help us to run the race with endurance and to gain the prize of everlasting life.
And again, great job on your talk tonight.
Hey, we're looking forward to your next one.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Good evening, Andre.
Oh, hello, Brother Fleissig.
That was your first talk. A real milestone. You did an excellent job.
Thanks, Brother Fleissig.
Your illustration about eating carbohydrate. Very effective.
Well, I guess talking about running comes pretty easy to me.
So I've heard. You know, I was into sports myself when I was young.
You were?
Don't let this cane fool you, young man. When I was your age, I had dreams of swimming in the Olympics.
Really? I never knew that.
Perhaps someday I will tell you about it. Say, I was wondering, do you know of an energetic young man who could help me with a small project around the house?
Sure, Brother Fleissig. I'd be happy to help. I could come by Saturday after practice.
Wunderbar. I'm looking forward
Now, I knew
to
that Brother
seeing you
Fleissig
then.
had been an elder for years, and he had even been a circuit overseer.
I don't want anything to become more important than your relationship with Jehovah.
Can I love running and Jehovah?
Do you remember what Jesus said? You cannot slave for two masters. You'll end up loving one and hating the other. Do you remember what Jesus said? You cannot slave for two masters. You end up loving one and hating the other. Do you remember what Jesus said? You cannot slave for two masters. You